Hello, welcome again to Generation Gap Reviews. This is somewhat of a review, I guess. Really, we're going to demonstrate how we make pour-over coffee. We'll be doing a video discussing pour-over coffee, or at least our version of pour-over coffee. We are in the South, and community coffee is a staple here in Louisiana. That's the Brazil Santos bourbon. Of course, we use that to brew in our Technivorm Mocha Master Breville bean grinder. But for the pour over, of course, we use a hand grinder. This company, Hario, Hario, who makes the scale as well as that, and the hand grinder. Key bar is the kettle we found. Everything, of course, except the coffee was purchased on Amazon. The golden ratio, if you look it up, is 18:1. Ours is more like 20:1. I'm sure the coffee beans you use, that will vary. This is just how we do it. Have our kettle warming up now, and our coffee beans, our grinder. We're going to measure 13 grams of beans. So we'll put this on here. We will zero our scale, and we use 13 grams. That's 13 grams. So we will take this stopper on top, make sure this is tight. Pour beans in, and we get ready to grind. This is our filter. So the grinding, just so you know, we have a Breville grinder that we use every morning, and we didn't adjust the settings, but the grind that we use for our coffee maker, we tried it in here, and it did not work the same. So hopefully we can speed this up in the video, but let's get where how long it takes to grind these beans, my hand. Grinding. I've never timed this part. You want this to especially if I'm in the grinder. I hope we're getting there. Okay, those are ground. Take our filter, fold it along there. This is how we like to do it. Fold it again this way. And I set this on, this is just a silicone thing that goes across your sink as a drain rather than using a cup. I just do this. So what you're doing is wetting the filter to rinse any kind of residue off the filter before you make the coffee. You grab a cup. This cup. We warm the cup up. So we'll put the cup. That we will pour the coffee in. Once we have everything on here, the coffee grounds, we will zero this, and the normal ratio for water at this point, the 18:1, would be 234 grams of water, and we have just found that we like to go around 260 grams of water. So the process is to wet all the coffee grounds. Once you get them all wet, is to wait and watch the process will bloom, as they describe it. it does have a really nice aroma during that time. You let that sit for 20-30 seconds. As you can see, that's 47 grams of water that I poured in there. And I will go to 260. So pouring, it's important to just take your time. That's why, of course you can do it with anything, but this kettle with this type of spout makes it much easier. So it's 168 grams of water. I do like to continually go back to my kettle and heat it up. 212 is the temperature setting on the kettle. Give that a moment. Again, 260 is what we do. 234 is the ratio, but 260 is what my wife has decided she likes. And so that's important. When you've been okay, we're almost there. Okay, that's 260-ish, 263. That's close enough. If she wasn't in here videoing, she wouldn't know the difference. So anyway, at this point, we just let this filter. Okay, so as it finishes, as you see, it's described as appearing like a wet brownie. I'll tell you, when we did grind the beans through our other grinder, didn't do the hand, they did not have this appearance afterwards. So we are in Louisiana, so it's time for a cup of coffee, and it's carnival season, and a king cake. Again, thanks everyone. Check out some of our other videos and like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hey guys, so sorry I was not able to be in the Pour Over Coffee review today. I had calculus homework that I've been working on all day. But I will say that I'm not the biggest fan of it just because I got an espresso for Christmas, so that's what I've been drinking coffee-wise. But my parents, they love it. If you have time to do it, I suggest doing it. They're big fans of it. I just don't like hot coffee either. But if that's what you're into, my parents really like it.